Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're most definitely welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you're also welcome. My name is Inuluwa, a YouTuber based in Ibadan. I film content based on lifestyle. I talk about relationship, I do vlogs, and sometimes movie review. And I'm very sure that with the title and the thumbnail of this video, you know what we are going to be talking about today. And yes, I said yes to the absolute love of my life. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you or sharing with you guys my proposal story. Yes, we said yes, we are engaged and we have a wedding to plan. And yes, guess what? I knew I was going to get engaged too, but it's just that I think I got the time and the date wrong. So it came to me as still a shock, even though at some point I was really expectant of the whole experience. But when I knew I was going to get engaged, but because of some reasons, I just took it off my mind. And when it happened, it was like a surprise. So in this video, if this is the reason why you are here, I know you are rushing here. And please, when you are rushing, please be careful because I've mopped the floor. That you people will not go and fall down. So be careful. So if you're here for the gist, so please just calm down, get your popcorn and your drink, and let's dive right into today's video. Hi guys, welcome back. So before I share my proposal video, I'm very sure that I have never come here to talk to you guys about my relationship, like to let you know if I'm in a relationship, except for the fact that maybe probably I'm being invited to like one or two channels that I think I talked about it for some reasons. But here on my channel, I have never come and talk to you guys. I have somebody I'm going out with, even though my man has always been showing on my channel a lot, like a lot of times. But I was not really addressing him as my man, and I had my reasons. But now that we are engaged, I decided to talk about it. And so I've decided to like split this video into three parts or three sections. The first part is going to be how I got engaged, which is the story, the actual story time. And then after that, the clips from the proposal would come in. And then the last part would be how I had my assumptions, my suspicion, and all of that. And I knew I was going to get engaged too. And how I also was thinking about an actual date, and it was not the actual date. So let's dive right into the video. Let's start the video. So if you are an OG on this channel, you will remember that before I went to NYC camp, I attended a wedding. Yes, right. I got engaged at that wedding. Even though I've always been saying that I don't think I want to get engaged at someone else's wedding. I don't like attention. So I don't want to take the attention of whoever that is getting married and all of that. Even though I've once said it in front of my boyfriend, then now fiancé, that I would not like to get engaged at my friend's wedding. But it happened, but I do not have a choice, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that my friend like did not let that get to her. She was really happy. I'm very sure in those clips you will see how she was even telling me to like stretch my hand and collect the ring, or else she will give me knock on my head. So you don't worry, you see the video. So it was during that wedding. We've been planning the wedding, and I was that my friend's chief bridesmaid. So if you are an OG on this channel, remember that my friend was that person that actually planned a proposal and also planned a wedding, and I was also a chief bridesmaid. So if you've not watched that video, please go back to my other videos, my previous videos, and watch it. And if you've not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe so that we can start the gist on time. I be in time, then anyone pick one out of the two. English is hard. So we started planning. Before we started planning the wedding, we started planning the wedding since last year. So it was not like an actual thing. So we've been planning the wedding since last year. So the planning was going on. We had a group, the clothes was sold out and all of that. So when it was the beginning of this year, my boyfriend told me that his parents are going to be around. Like, I have not met them physically. It was always is it virtual or virtual? I don't know. Pick one of the two. Like I said, in English is hard. And me, I'm an Ibadan babe, so you have to manage it. So he had told me that his parents are going to be around for the wedding, and it was like the first time I'm going to be meeting them. Most of the old things that we were always talking about was always on phone, so I was really eager to meet them. So when they came, I was living in the moment. I was enjoying myself. I was vlogging. Like, I didn't even really vlog, and we were also preparing for that our friend's wedding. So I remember that when it was like few days to the wedding, my mother-in-law told me and asked me like, "Ah, Ini, are you not going to fix your nails?" In their mind, I was like, "Ah, mom, I'm not going to be fixing my nails, or even if I'm going to be fixing my nails, it's just going to be personal because I don't want a nails that would really be disturbing me because I'm the chief bridesmaid and the wife will really need me. So I don't want a situation where my nails will be the reason why I'm not doing things properly. Because when as a bride assistant, I've done bride assistant jobs a lot. If you are not on this channel, you will know I also do like event planning, coordination, ushering, and all of that. And I'm also a model. So I know all of these things. If you fix a nail and you're going to be like a bride assistant, it's going to be very, very tough. So I already zeroed my mind that if I'm not going to be able to like fix my nails. That's it. So I was not really thinking much about it. So, but my mother-in-law was very, very keen on this. You know, you must make sure you fix your nails. I was like, okay, no problem, mommy, I'll fix my nails. So when it was about 2 days or 3 days to the event, we started planning. We did the photo shoot. Yes, I have the videos on my channel. You can go and watch it. We did the photo shoot, and then it was gradually times for the bridal shower. We did the bridal shower. The bridal shower, I did the decoration. I did like most of the planning. So it was going on smoothly. We're enjoying ourselves. After the bridal shower, we went out to have fun. Everything is on my channel. You can watch it except for the wedding video that I could not vlog much, and it was because of the excitement. And I think I mentioned when I was going to come that I have a gist, but I decided to live in the moment. That was why I decided to keep it to myself and enjoy the moment till I'm willing to share it. So it's been 4 months, and this is me just coming out to tell you guys about it. I'm sorry, but I'm still not sorry. I feel like I just want it. And to my friends that like decided to also keep it secret because I said I don't want them to know on YouTube. I love you guys. You guys are the OG. So from where I stopped before I digress. So after the whole bridal shower, the next day came. We went for the engagement. I was able to film a bit, even though it was not much. You know, as bride assistant, I can't just be carrying my phone. I was busy with the bride, so I could not really film much. Then it was time for us to do the reception. We went back to the hotel. We get changed, or we got changed, and everything was still going on smoothly. So, now it was time for everybody to dance in. We danced in, we were enjoying us. I was having fun. Funny enough, my sister and her friend were also at the wedding. My fiance's boss and her husband were at the wedding. So they were all seated on the same table. So they knew something was gonna happen, but they just all of them kept it away from me. Even my sister, my own blood sister. So it was just going on smoothly. We danced in. But I noticed that that table, they were all focusing more on me. I don't know what they were talking about, but I was really not that serious. And I was also very careful of not dancing too much than the bride. Let me check if this okay is still working. So I was also very careful because me, I like dancing. They can use dance and carry me away. I love dancing. If you're my friend, you will know. And obviously, I'm a model, so I do more of dancing with my job and my profession. So I love dancing. So I was enjoying myself. I was having fun. It was time to eat. Everybody was eating and all of that. The couples had their first dance and it was amazing. So when it was now time for them to throw the bouquet, that was how they now said all the single ladies should come out. I'm very sure that everybody that's gone to a Nigeria wedding will understand this part of the wedding. Whenever a bride wants to throw a bouquet, the song they will play is my single ladies. I'm very sure you know that part. If you know that part, say it in the conversation. So and as at that time, I remember I was trying to save the groom's friend. I was trying to save them, and I was also with the bride. I was trying to talk to the bride. So when it was that part, she just told me that I should not worry that she's going to look for somebody else. No, she asked me to call somebody else and still come and meet her. So I called somebody else, which was her friend. So I called somebody else who was her friend, who was also her friend, like her best friend, and she was like, "You need don't worry, I'm this so person is going to like do it for me. Just stay here. I still need you here." So I was like, "Okay, no wala." So I'm still standing very close to her. So and as at that time, MC was still trying to call all the single ladies. That was how the bride faced me, and she was like, "Madam, you're still single. Go out." In my mind, I was like, "I have a boyfriend." So excuse me, I have a boyfriend. So why are you telling me to go outside? I am not going outside. She was like, you want me to give you knock on your head? And we are really, really very playful. If you know me, I play a lot, and she's also somebody that is really, really, very playful. So she was not telling me that in as much as you're not wearing a ring, in as much as my brother, it was actually referring to my boyfriend, that in as much as my brother has not given you ring, you're still very much single. And who knows if I'm going to even give you husband there before you leave today. Because my brother is not like answering us on time. So I was like, okay, no wala. I shall went out. So we got out. They were still playing all my single ladies. Everybody was dancing. Initially, I was not feeling anything. I was just having fun. I was still doing my pispere, I was still dancing. That was how the MC asked the DJ to stop the music. And then he now said, before they throw the bouquet, there's a song that he would like us to dance to, and then he wants us to dance very well. Then after dancing that particular song, the wife is now going to come out to throw the bouquet. So everybody was like, yes, yes. Me, I was even having fun. I was still hugging somebody beside me. We're still just, now, it's like a party, a general party that you know a lot of people. The bride's friends are still your friends, so it's like a family thing. So everybody was having fun. That was how they play Kizani Odoyewu. I know that Odoyewu, when the song starts, you still be singing normal song. So when you go to the Odoyewu, now you do Odoyewu. So I did the first part. I changed my position. Did the second part. I changed my position. I did the third part, and I literally did not know this man was actually meaning behind me. I did the third part and I was still not like conscious. I was still dancing, I was still having fun. Then I did the last part and it dawned on me that God, I think I think somebody's trying to to arrest me. So immediately I saw him, I was shaking. Literally, I cried. Honestly, it wasn't like I cried like a baby. Like I was literally crying. I was honestly, I was crying. Like I knew I cried. So he, at the long run, I said yes. Yeah, don't let me just go too much. I said yes, and yes, we have a wedding to plan. So please let the congratulations start rolling in. Yes, I'm going to answer everybody. Don't worry. So I don't know if there's going to be like a wedding series, but don't worry, I'll let you guys know. So like I mentioned earlier, it's been 4 months already. I'm just so sorry. I'm just telling you guys. I want to live in the moment, and coupled with the fact that this is like the second time I'm going to be getting engaged. So I really, really want to be sure before I put it out there. And to my friends, I've decided to also keep it secret for me. I love you guys. You guys are the real MVP. My sister-in-law, I love you. She was really, really on my neck. Like I must fix my nail, I must look good. She was asking me questions, what kind of style did you like? She was really, really like questioning me. So, like I mentioned, after this clip, let's get to see the proposal video. I have like different clips or different angles. So you're going to watch all of them. Do you hear me? Let's see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will not just to be anybody for nothing. The best man is here on his knee. I have something to say.
Wait, please let me. Jimmy, calm down. Jimmy.
So I'm very sure you enjoyed that clip. Yes, you can see that I'm a cry baby. So let's now go to the part that I said I knew I was going to get engaged to. So quick backstory. It was, I don't know. I think because I asked him like afterwards, like since when have you been planning it? So he told me it was since last year that he has been planning it. So throughout the last year, I had absolutely like no idea that I was going to get engaged to. I did not, like, I was not even thinking about it. I was just enjoying the relationship, and because of my past experience, I like zeroed my mind in the aspect of getting married, but I was just enjoying the moment, and I was not really taking, it's not like I was not taking this relationship serious. I was, but in my mind it was like, okay, is either we end up together or we don't end up together. So I was not really, really expecting the fact that we're going to get engaged. And then I was always looking at myself like, I was once engaged. Who is that guy that would want to like get engaged to someone that has been engaged once and would not even think I was the problem? Because obviously, if you were engaged once and it didn't work out well, you are the bad person. You are the reason why it didn't work out. They don't want to hear your story, especially if you're a woman. I don't want to go into that. So earlier this year in January, I remember we had like an heart conversation. He was telling me about some things that were really, really personal, and we talked about it. And at that point when he talked about it, my boyfriend is someone that doesn't know how to express his feelings Vi words, like he does not know how to do it. But Vi is actions, reactions to things. You would know that yes, this person loves you. You know that kind of a person. So when we had that conversation, it clicked in my head that okay, I think this man might be thinking of marriage probably this year or next year. So I after that conversation, I think I called my sister and I told her that I think I'm going to get married next year. I don't know, but I think I'm going to get married next year and I'm going to get engaged next year. I just told her that one. She was like, I shut up. How do I know? Am I a winch? I was like, I just have that feeling. Like I had a conversation with this man and I am thinking this man might like get me engaged next year. Max, next year I shall get married. That was what I told her, which was this coming year that we're going to be in a couple of weeks, maybe like a week or two. So that one went. There was another day I went for my normal ushering job, and when I came, I met him outside. It was late already. I met him outside. He was waiting for me. We were gisting. When I came in, like we were gisting. Instead of me to come inside, we were in the compound and we were gisting. That was how he he asked me this question: What kind of ring would you like to get for your proposal? When I heard that, I was like, what kind of ring? And if you also know me, you know that I also sell jewelry. Yes, I sell jewelry. If you are very conversant on my channel, you know I have like a store where I get stuff, and I also have my customers that get stuff from me. So I went to my page, I showed him, I went to my gallery that I have series of um what's it called, rings that I love. I showed him and all of that. I told him that I don't want something too expensive because obviously we're going to be getting a wedding ring, so I prefer my wedding ring to be expensive than my normal proposal ring. So it was like, okay, no wahala, we talked, and that was all. There was another time we were gisting, like we were inside, we were gisting, and if you know how algorithm work for Instagram and I think every other social media. Once you have like something you searched for, whatever thing you're scrolling on that particular social media will be whatever thing you've scrolled for, like you've searched for. So what I mean is that if you were looking for a baby name and you type baby name in a Christian baby name, and series of videos comes out from it, maybe probably after watching like one of the videos and decided to refresh your page. By the time you scroll up and see like four different pages, the next one that will come up would obviously be a baby name. So that's how it works. So I think he has been checking for a lot of drinks, and that day we're gisting, so he was showing me something on Instagram. So by the time he swiped up like twice or three times. I was seeing ring, 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 ring. I said, no, this man is going to propose to me very soon because this is algorithm now. Me that I'm like social media expert. Me that I'm a content creator. I know how this thing works now. This man wants to propose to me. So that means this man is going to propose to me on my birthday. So I was so eager and I was expecting that I was going to get engaged on my birthday. So when he told, I think I mentioned earlier that I said I was not going to be getting a birthday gift. I don't know if I mentioned it. So this year, my birthday, he told me I was not going to be getting a birthday gift. I had a lot of projects that Shebi, I know that our friends are getting married. We need to get clothes, and he needs to cater for almost all of the things that we both are going to be using. So I should not expect a birthday gift, but I should not worry. I'm going to get something better this year, but not a birthday gift. So when he said that, I just take it off my mind that okay, it's like this man is not supposed to me on my birthday. So let me just carry my mind off it. Let me not think about it again. So I remember calling Bisade. If you are very conversant on my no, I have not called Bisade. No, it was not even that time. So I now remember that there was a day, okay, it was during mid this year before the wedding. Now I was already praying for the wedding. So I was going to the market to look for things I was going to buy, like accessories, jewelries, and all of that. So I went to the market with my sister this time around. So when we get there, now I sell rings, I sell all of that. So I go to the market and I saw this set of rings. They were so pretty. Like they were so pretty. So as now, as somebody that is a vendor, I started wearing them one after the other. Then my sister was now asking me, all these rings are fine. No. Let's say, Jackie, well, let me see the size that is going to fit you, not knowing that this girl is literally looking for the size that is going to fit my hand. So there was this particular ring that I saw. So I told her that I love this ring, but I'm not engaged. But let me take the picture of this ring and send it to my sister-in-law that is not around. That if she likes it, I can probably get it for her. And whenever I'm sending some of her things that she got that particular time, I'm going to add it to it and send it to her. So I took the pictures, and some for my own advert I was going to be posting on my WhatsApp. So I did that, and that was all. So when I got home, I texted my sister-in-law. I sent her the picture of the ring, and she was like, "Ah, this ring is pretty, but she doesn't need any ring at the moment." So I was like, "Okay, no, wala. I thought you were going to like it. I wanted to buy for you from my own pocket." She was like, "I should not worry. I should not." She was just asking me, "Are you sure you like it?" I said, "I like it." She was like, "Ah, no, wala, I should not worry that when the time comes that his brother is going to get me a very nice ring." I said, "Okay, no, wala." So that was it. Then I think 2 weeks to the wedding. Yes, 2 weeks to the wedding. No, before that wedding. So I think I was now also telling my sister that that ring is fine. When I needed, like, it has to be I was actually engaged or married, I would have gotten this particular ring. That was like she wasn't like I should not worry that she's going to buy the ring for me and she's going to give it to me and keep it. That since I said I knew I was going to get married next year, I can easily maintain the ring and keep it in my wardrobe till whenever I get engaged. And if I don't like the ring my man decides to get for me, I can switch the ring to this one. So I was like, okay, no wala, that's a very good idea. But later on, when I go to him, I was like, wait, why would my sister tell me she wants to buy me a ring to keep a ring? But then I just felt like, you know what? All things work well for good. Let's just hope that this girl will literally buy it for me. So that one went like it was like different days. So I can't really remember. I'm not good with dates. I'm not good with time, and I'm not good with months. I don't know how to keep dates. But it was within that January to that June, July, because I got engaged in August, and that was like few weeks before I go. No, few days before I go. Like 3 days or 4 days before I go to camp. So that means I didn't even know I was going to get engaged before I go to camp. I'd already zeroed my mind. So as at that time that I was already suspecting, I now called Bisadi and I explained to her that Bisadi. I'm very sure you know Bisadi. If you are not on this channel, you know Bisadi. I now called Bisadi. I was like, Bisadi, Alpha, these are the things I'm noticing. These are the things I'm experiencing. I think this man is going to like propose to me. She was like, "What are the distances that you've been seeing? What are the things that you've been seeing?" I explained everything to her. She was like, "Yes, the things that I've been seeing, if she were in my shoes, she would have the same thought. But I should take it off my mind and don't let it get to me, because if I decide to let it get to me and it gets to the particular day I was thinking and I did not get engaged to, it's going to weigh me down. It's going to get to me. So I should take it off my mind." That was I just take it off my mind. I know what, whatever thing happens, happens. But I shall know that I will get married next year. So that was how it went, and that was how I stopped thinking about it. Not until when I got engaged or my friend's wedding. And literally, if you're my friend, you know I've also mentioned this. I don't like getting engaged. I don't like to be engaged at someone else's wedding, because I do not like to take the glory of all the shine of somebody else on their wedding day. But it happened, and I'm glad my friend was really happy for me. And yes, I'm really grateful to them, and I'm grateful to God. So if you've watched this far, if you like my story, please kindly subscribe so that we both can do our wedding series together. And yes, I'm also a cup member, so I'm going to be doing like my NYC diaries with my wedding series what's it called, vlogs together, so you can like know how it's going on with me. And I'm sorry, I'm just telling you guys, I feel like I really want to enjoy the moment before I tell you guys. So if you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe. And yes, thank you so much for the congratulatory messages, and I'm also going to make sure I reply as soon as I get to post this. I'm going to post this sooner enough. And this is like midnight. I'm filming this because it must go up before next year. And that's like a promise I made to myself. I'm going to make sure I tell you guys before then. I'm going to see you guys in my next clip. Bye, guys.